Hello everyone, welcome to this new video. Today I'm gonna give a summary of the amazing Formula 1 race of Austria 2020. The first race of the season and the first race of the decade. I'm gonna give a summary chronological, so let's just start. At the start, everyone came away decent, not really much to talk about. And so on lap 10, there were no retirements and Hamilton came up to third place. On lap 11, Max Verstappen had an electronic problem with his car from second place. He dropped down and retired in the pits. On lap 18, the next retirement came with Daniel Ricciardo having a cooling issue. So, on lap 20 there were two retirements, Mercedes won 2 and Stroll missing engine power on the straights, so getting overtaken by Pierre Gasly. He will be the next retirement on lap 21, driving the car into the pits. On the same lap actually, Romain Grosjean did a Valtteri Bottas and cut some grass and took some gravel with him, and he would pit, but he would continue. 5 laps later, Esteban Ocon would dive up the inside of Kevin Magnussen, who had a brake problem at the same time, leading to a spin and having his gearbox into the tire barrier. This accident brought out the safety car, leading to pretty much everyone pitting, with McLaren having a problem at the pit stop, leading to Checo being released alongside Lando, with Checo having to lift off at the end of the pit lane to end up behind Lando. When the safety car ended, Sainz decided to have a go at his next year's teammate Leclerc up the hill at turn 3. With Sainz being wide, Vettel saw an opportunity to drive up the inside, but failing when Sainz closed the door, what led to Sebastian spinning. At lap 40, there were 16 cars left in the race, with George Russell in 12th position, close to a points-paying position, what would be amazing for Williams. There didn't happen much up until lap 50, when Grosjean retired due to another brake failure from Haas, and Russell had a failure leading to him failing to finish the race. This brought out a safety car again, what led to a lot of people pitting. One of them was Kimi Räikkönen, who had his right front wheel off at the restart, leading to another safety car. Under this safety car, Albon overtook Perez because he was in front at the safety car line when the safety car came out. When the safety car came in, Albon was right on the heels of Lewis, failing to make a move at turn 3 but trying again at turn 4. As you can see, Albon was in front when Lewis hit him because he couldn't stay away from it, what led to Albon spinning and coming back at the back of the field. This was investigated, leading to a potential 5 seconds penalty for Lewis. After all this madness, Leclerc overtook both Norris and Perez to go up to third place. This is an amazing achievement, knowing the Ferrari isn't particularly great this year. At the same time, it became clear Lewis got a 5-second penalty, so there was a podium up for grabs for Perez, Norris or probably Sainz. Norris and Sainz first battled out, with Norris ending on top, and quickly after Perez got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, what meant that if Norris finishes inside 5 seconds of Lewis, he would make the podium. With 3 laps to go, extra disaster stroke for Red Bull, with Albon retiring. Lando Norris overtook Perez for 4th position, with Perez steering in very aggressive, with Norris at the inside of the corner. Quickly after, we saw Daniel Kvyat doing a Vettel 2016 when his right rear tire exploded at the finish straight. The last lap came with a Mercedes 1-2, then Leclerc and Norris, but with Hamilton having a time penalty. Norris needed to be 7 tenths closer to Hamilton to be inside 5 seconds, so Lando started pushing and the gap decreased at every moment. The McLaren driver put in a purple second and third sector and the fastest lap to be within 5 seconds of the 6-time world champion. This meant that the finishing order was 1 Bottas, 2 Leclerc and 3 Norris. So this was the podium. The trophies given were looking pretty good in my opinion. Then the moment of the champagne came and Norris did something he'd already done in his junior years, jumping off the podium hitting the ground with the bottle, so he ran to his team to celebrate the third place with them, with spraying over them. So, this was my short summary about the Formula 1 Austrian Grand Prix of 2020. If I've missed something, comment down below. Like the video and subscribe. Also, if you've got more ideas, comment them down below so I can probably do it for a video. All credits go to Ziggo Sport. A link to their site is down below.